Warrior will be here in the future, not too long from now. But this is a pretty fun game. Probably one of the easiest speed games around, if you ever give it a shot. But here we go. Who's ready for some sea action here? All right, let's let me reset there real quick. Just gonna start time here. Let's skip this cutscene, and here we go. So the first part of this run, I'm gonna grab this shell right here. Go here, open this chest here. That's gonna give us a stronger bubble attack. Normally it would take us 2 hits to make this fish into a bubble, but now it's only 1, which is actually very helpful for pretty much the entire run. Pretty much the entire run. But for the speed tech in this game, the main thing you don't want to do mostly is go up and down, because that slows aerial down. So if you have a straight line somewhere, it's much preferable to do that. Alright. So here we go. Here's the first boss. It's a big old giant shark. Takes 4 hits. I, for some reason, just felt like chucking a bubble over the... oh, come back here. Over the end there. Ah. Hey, come back here. Alright. There we go. The urn will drop from the top. You have to touch that. We're going into the next screen. We have our, of course, stage countdown and every beautiful thing going on here. Start to skip the cutscene, moving on up. Again, a lot of the movement in this game is where you're going to get to win or lose time that you can help. This game is incredibly RNG heavy. Ooh. Hello there. On the bosses. The bosses in this game are so RNG heavy. It's insane. I believe this is the first stage where it actually comes into effect. When we fight the eels, it's one of the worst bosses in the game. It even spawned its own emote of Eels Bad Man. It's very fitting because this boss is very annoying. Alright, so we're gonna make our way down here. Like, it may seem like it's kind of mazy, but it's not that mazy. Alright, we're gonna get down low here so we can kick up some of that dirt and get us a seashell to smack these ghosts out of the way. Normally they take 2 hits, but if you have a shell in your hand, you could just smack them right out of the way. Alright, let's get the get some bubbles going in here. Yep, crap. Nope. Alright. If you blow these crabs while they're ducking, you'll only just hit them with a bubble. You won't actually get to pick them up. They'll get hit with a little bubble, so they're of no use if you hit them while they're ducking. Just felt like shooting that crab into space there. Oh, hey, we gotta be careful though. We're down to 1 heart. Alright, can we... There we go. Come back here. You can directionally shoot your bubbles in diagonally upwards, and such. There we go. We got the eels. We got the air. We're out of here. This boss is a bit of a pain, but we managed to get through it. Alright. So the Sea of Ice in Stage 3. This is also a very short game, along with it being very easy. I would say this is definitely a game, if you're a beginner speedrunner, you're looking to start learning a new game, this is a game for you. But if you're looking for like world record in this game, get prepared for a grind because it is pretty great. And pretty insane how much good RNG you have to have, along with good execution, of course. Like, the RNG can be perfect, but you can still miss world record by quite a bit if your execution is off. Regardless, this is definitely no record pace, just a lovely marathon pace. Grabbing fish where we can, dodging fish where we can. And as you can see, this is just basically holding B and swimming as fast as we can through each level. Alright, here's another incredibly bad RNG boss. You're hoping he drops shells from the, well, sky. but a lot of times he just gives you a block of ice with a fish in it. And then we smack him with those 2. He'll leave the screen. You gotta do it again. We're gonna just do a little water dance right here because we're feeling it right now. Under the sea! You know how it goes. Alright. smack him with the shell. Look at those shells right there. Alright, I like that. Grab the urn. Good to go. This is indeed to earn. Skip the cutscene. Continue on here. Undersea volcano. This one you want to kind of stay low in the beginning because there's a lot of well, volcanoes exploding, and you can get past them before the enemy actually gets out, which is nice. Do you want to head to the left there? There is a little shrimp in the way on the right side. We don't want to get shrimped. Again, stay low here as the volcano's exploding, and you'll be fine. You'll even grab a seashell. Another one where you just want to head down because you got that shrimp flying at you. A little off-screen shrimp BS, but I mean, it's NES. Where would we be without our BS? Just take a little damage boost to those stars. And we're already on the boss. So, we'll be shooting either a spongy black ball-looking thing, which we cannot use, or a fish, which we can absolutely use. Hit him with the fish. We're hoping for double fish. Like that. Ah! Careful now. Alright, we snuck that one in there. Alright, there we go. Woo! Scary. Again, if we die, it's not a huge deal, but we lose our bubble upgrade, which makes everything just a little bit harder and just a little bit slower. Alright, Ursula's Castle. This is the final stage. This one has one of the hardest mazes in NES history coming up, as you're going to see in a second here. Alright, we enter this door, we enter it again, and we enter it again, and we're through the maze. Now we just must go right and continue our path to the boss. Doing some hippity hops over here. Whoop. Top of that sea. You gotta look out for these fish that like to spit other fish. But you can usually go past them before they become an issue. For safety purposes, I am grabbing all the extra fish on this run. Because you can swim past them faster, I just don't want to lose my awesome shot. So here we go. Ursula! How are you, my dear? She can pop out the spiky ball thing, a fish, or a seahorse. Ideally, you want a fish. The seahorse will go upwards, and you can still use the seahorse to hit her, but the fish is just straight at you. Makes it nice and easy. Alright, pretty good RNG so far right here. Hello, fish. We don't go too high, because we'll start hitting Ursula. Oh, the snipe shot between there. But that's not the last boss. We have a super secret Ursula coming up as the last boss in the game. Woo, it's so scary. She has the ability to change the current. So as you can see, the fish coming from the right are now slow, and the fish from the left are fast because the current is currently pushing that way. But now she changed it the other way. You can see its little bubbles go on the screen, which way the current's going. That was unfortunate, but okay. Let's grab you. She doesn't take too many hits before she's down. And that is... Alright, swim and time. Alright, and that's The Little Mermaid for the NES. Very short speed game, pretty fun. Great starter game. And of course it has that classic NES Disney charm in it that we also dearly love, that you've seen throughout this block, in fact. We had Enemy doing DuckTales 2 amazingly before us, and we got Elrod coming up just after me here doing a Mickey Safari Letterland run, and then after